Okay, the stream is started. But it's been a little bit, boys, since we've been at the table last. You know how I know it's been a while? Because I am over-prepared for this session.
Oh, fuck.
When have we sat down and I haven't been like, I'm scrambling because I'm behind? I don't know what the session's going to be. ChatGPT, save me.
Alright, guys, listen. We just leave.
We just leave, yeah.
He's prepared for us to go through. We just leave.
We're going back the way we came. Fuck it. I'm still...
Right.
If you did that to me, I'd still make you roll hexes to get back out.
Oh, I know. We get advantage, right? Remember path?
No, because the hollow spiral is always moving. I'd fucking reset and refresh the board for the first floor. All new encounters, all of them fucking hard encounters.
Hard encounters for hard men.
That's pretty gay. And on Pride Month, for all who celebrate, happy Pride. Welcome to Sea of Stars. The Moldy Crow. I don't know where the Moldy Crow part of the landing page went. Super weird. But that's okay. As I just said, it's been a while since we've been at the table, so if anybody's watching, I hope you watch the recaps because they are on YouTube. Speaking of online things, I didn't change the Twitch. Turns out was not completely prepared.
Jeez, BHG.
I don't even know what episode this is. It's got to be 13 or 14.
13.
Is this episode 13? Did you watch some recaps?
Sir. No, but I checked which episode we were on.
Nice. I know, fucking JC was watching the Prince recaps and fucking making memes. Their campaign's wild. Like if you watched their campaign, like JC, I'll let you explain it from your point of view. How much of a culture shock is it compared to Moldy Crow?
It's a wild experience, but they seem to be a lot more focused than what we are. We're like ADHD kids who just ate a bag of sugar and we've just gone wild through the universe. Like, they've only seen a small section of their solar system compared to what we've encountered in the same amount of episodes.
They were in that space station for a while, though. Like, it was a good, 3 or 4 episodes of just fucking shenanigans.
Yeah. And then, another 2 or 3 episodes in the ship dealing with the Furbies.
Yeah. Listen, okay. So Lee sent me a picture of the evolution of a Furby, and it's it starts out as an Orby, and then it's those little worms on a string, and then it's the Furbies, or different kinds of Furbies, like long Furbies, or abominable Furbies, and I couldn't not make it into creatures, and if I was gonna make it into creatures, they already had Orbies in the hot tub. How could I not?
Yeah.
It's just how it be sometimes.
Yeah. As soon as I saw those Orbeez, I knew it was. I had an idea of what was coming with the Furbies.
And now that they're gonna have to deal with or not just them, but maybe you guys someday will have to deal with the fallout of the Furbies escaping from the ship.
Yep.
Denied.
Everybody can have, let's call it, it's been a few weeks, let's call it 15 points on your points cards tonight.
Awesome.
Is anybody going to buy charms, grand charms, skill points, trade in charms?
Maybe trade-in charms.
Yeah, if you got 3 you've been sitting on for a while that you just want to get rid of to roll a new one, that's a possible good idea. Happened last session in the Prince session, and the player got the Prescience charm, which allows them to basically get a super portent with 3 options.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the best fucking regular charms you can get.
I'm good. I'm gonna keep what I have. My charms are pretty good. They'll be useful in the future.
What am I looking at right now? Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to mine. I think I have enough charms right now that I don't need more.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna be reading and fucking delaying combat. To be like, does this work for this very unique situation?
Then last we left our heroes, you had started exploring the hollow spiral. Riven kind of is like leading you but not leading you. Like he just pops in at certain points with like little factoids, or to be able to kind of like not so much steer you in the right direction, but like make you aware of his presence to know that he is there and upholding his end of the contract. And as you began to explore, you did find different things. You found some creatures inside, or you didn't find creatures right away. Riven gave you a little bit of information about the cave itself and some of the creatures inside. You did find aether tortoises and glowing moss. You came across corrupted drone clusters, but you were able to avoid them. You came across an anti-gravity room where you got thrown around a little bit and suffered some bludgeoning damage. Hold on, I gotta move this over. You ran into like almost like a shade of Riven that was touched by Oka and gave a little bit of a lore dump. We stood inside the spindle, each in position, mech linked, heart tethered, our minds drawn into the resonance field. The pillars flared in sequence. The conductor hummed a note that wasn't sound, but presence. We trained for this. We believed in this. 5 minds, 5 voices, and for one perfect second, it worked. You found some orange crystals, which were dragon bone shards, which you can use in like alchemical recipes. You found a Synthark lens fragment that you may work into like a mech or something at a later time. Found a bunch of ancient gold coins like stamped with the face of a king. You ended up finding the midway checkpoint to the lower tunnels. And the first thing you encountered getting into those lower tunnels were a swarm of nullbats that appeared to be attracted to like magic and energy. You found a bluish crystal that showed surrounding channels and offered advanced knowledge on your next paths. And found some more glowing green moss, which is called sky glow moss, a different kind of moss that grows in the cave. And the last thing we did that last session was a combat with some null hounds, a group of these ferocious shadow monsters that you didn't have too much of a hard time with. More or less. I see that look there, Oka. It all worked out. And we can't forget that General Vec is with you now, like a temporary crew member of the Moldy Crow, who has been fighting alongside you all this time. As we're about to get into like the next hex rolls, he does like pipe up and go, so we haven't seen Riven in a while. We're gonna talk about that, or we're just kind of like aimlessly walking?
I mean, I'm sure he'll pop up at some point.
What, you mean none of us are doing cartography?
Were those words?
I think I read them in something resembling a book once. But I thought someone was making a map.
he like leans down to Oka. He's like, you got a translator for this guy?
I think what he said is we were supposed to have somebody making a map, but I don't remember planning that at all.
Yes, I just assumed it because I'm stupid.
I mean, that is a smart idea, but maybe we should have planned that better.
All right. Well, I got an idea. We'll take a piece of paper and we'll put a dot on it that says you are here, and then we'll start the map from there.
I think that's exactly how map making works.
I think the real answer is how map making works is the way most things work for me, and that is I'm delegating it.
All right, so who's making the map right now? I'm not gonna do it.
I got us lost 2 or 3 times already, and I'm the dumbest one here. I shouldn't be the one to do it.
Well, if you've already known where not to go, then maybe you're the master.
Just like a hush.
I'm trying to decipher whatever just.
Chubbs, you want to make a map?
Yeah, I can probably make a map.
Excellent. Good work. Thank you.
Yeah, do I have anything that would be able to make a map? I don't know when the fuck I got this.
A detailed map of the local area?
Just draw over the old stuff on there. Should work out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just use it as references. You know, this thing over here can be that boulder, and this thing over here can be that pool of dried blood or something. Looks pretty red. I don't know what it is. We should probably keep moving.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hex rolls?
Give me some hex rolls. You know what it is. Do.
5 and 2.
5 and a 2 is gonna put you there. Oh. Roll. Oh no, I don't think you're going to roll here. No, this is a yeah. Go roll a d6 for me.
6.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting my hex icons mixed up here.
Hell yeah.
4. You come across what appears to be, it's a machine. It's like you can hear it and it's saying like a phrase over and over again. You can't quite make out what it's saying as you enter the room. It's like, it looks like a droid of some variety, but like it's only the chest portion and one arm and like half a head with like a blinking eye that blinks as it's saying the words, and it's repeating the words over and over again. It wasn't supposed to break. It wasn't supposed to break. It wasn't supposed to break.
Hey little guy. What wasn't supposed to break?
Keeps repeating the same phrase.
All right. Well, that's weird.
I examine it to see if there's any, like, does it have any visible damage on the outside? Like, mechanically?
Yeah, like it looks like it got cut in half. There you can see there's probably little bits of it but you don't see like its legs, you don't see its other arm at all. You just see like it's like half a torso and head and like an arm that's like, it doesn't look like it could do anything with the arm. Like the arm is kind of like locked in place, but it's the only thing that you're really seeing moving on it is the eye. Like you don't even hear like any like whirs of gears or anything that would be like keeping this thing on. You're not sure what's powering it or where it's drawing energy from, but it is just like in this kind of loop where it is saying that same thing over and over again.
Can I try and like open it? Like it obviously looks like it's not gonna like harm anybody or anything like that. Can I open it and see if there's any kind of like memory chips or anything inside that I can harvest?
You don't even have to open it. It only has half a head.
Fair.
Is
Is there anything inside of that bitch? He'll give you like a mechanics or something?
Yeah, give me mechanics, please.
Okay.
Wires and not gears. It's made of like, it seems like a pretty it's a primitive but still powerful alloy of some sort. It looks like it's made of like layers, almost like a it looks like it would be 3D printed. And the sections where you see the damage, like the damage is clean. Like it had to be with some kind of like an energy sword or something like that. Like it's not like jagged pieces, it's clean cuts, but it is just that like portion. And on that little bit of an observation, like you're not sure even how this thing is powered at all. Like you're not finding a battery, you're not finding a source of energy that it should be drawing energy from. It is just going somehow.
Yeah, I don't have anything that like I can really do with that. I'm just gonna kind of like I guess I don't really see like an option. Like I don't think there's anything we can do for this guy. He's kind of stuck in a loop, and and I'll just kind of like smack him on the side of the head a little bit, like one of those like, when your TV doesn't work, you give it the fucking pop.
How hard do you hit it?
How hard did you hit your TV to get it working as a kid?
You fucking smack it like fucking full force against the side of its fucking dome, and it goes, "It wasn't supposed to," bro, and stops completely.
You want me to try that too?
Chubbs is just gonna shrug and just kind of like move forward and be like, "All right, he's off. It's a lost cause."
Oh, an injector.
Yeah.
Who's gonna give me some hex rolls next? Unless anybody else is doing anything.
Nope.
Three and a 4. Three. 4. Go ahead and give me a d6 roll. 5. You move down one of these cave tunnels and start to hear whispers, like you hear voices, and across coming into like an opening that it's like almost like a small cliff, and then there's like another cliff that's a little higher up, and on the higher up side you can see that there appear to be 3 like cloaked figures that are dragging what appears to be like a big bag of something filled with like metal that you can hear scraping on the ground.
That don't sound good.
Could be like some treasure in that bag, though.
The body of that robot we just ran into.
You guys want to intervene with this, or should we just keep going?
Yeah, we should probably help out.
Yeah, let's go.
You rush and kind of like run around this like it's like a small little hanging bit of rock shelf that you can kind of scoot yourself up. How they got as far as they did, because like it's pretty narrow before it opens back up into like a wider bit of road that you can walk on. How they got this like huge sack over there is insane. They had to have gone to great lengths, and who knows if they started with 3 with the kind of weight that they're dragging, but the 3 of them together are like foisting this bag, and you can hear that kind of bit of metal scraping against rock. The bag is surprisingly sturdy as it holds up. They don't notice you at all. What are you guys doing?
Should we just attack, or like walk up to him?
I mean, do they
Maybe
look
confront
like
them
the?
first.
Yeah, I don't think they look like they're hostile yet. But
Should we make friends then? They might know where they're going.
I mean, yeah, they may know the way through here if they're trying to drag out loot. Well, they're lost too. Could be either or.
Yeah, we could like help them carry the bag.
I mean, approach cautiously, but you know.
I guess start approaching. Hey there! You guys want some help with that there bag? Looks pretty heavy.
One of them turns, and you watch as they pull like this like weird contraption, like it's bomb shaped, but like it's not a bomb, but it is like kind of like a mechanical orb that one pulls out, and they like press their thumb down on the button and turn and go, "Oh no," kind of like lower their arm, but still kind of like holding it, looking at you. The one stops and says, "No, we're fine. We're just scavengers. We found these are ours."
Yeah, we don't want to take them. We just need some help with maybe some directions. Could someone better at speaking than me ask for directions?
Yeah, do you guys like know the way out of here?
No.
Oh.
You live in here?
Sometimes.
Well, when you don't live in here, where do you go? To Umbra?
Wherever we like.
So how do you guys get out of here then?
Why would you think we're getting out of here or leaving here? Why are you just assuming you know us?
You just said you only live here sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, goodbye. And they start to turn and like start to move their sack. The guy now just grabs the sack with one hand but holds the object in his other hand.
Oh, what a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah. That was interesting.
I think I'm mostly just confused at this point.
You like see Riven like kind of like step out of a shadow and cross his arms and like just stare you guys down, but doesn't say a word.
You know those guys?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess we keep moving, guys.
Riven looks, he's like, what the hell was that?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, they didn't seem to be doing anything particularly evil. I didn't want to hassle them too much, and they seemed pretty shy.
Well, why would you assume that? Yeah, I mean, of course they're not evil. Some people just live here.
Well, you know me. If someone is evil, I get to fight, and I like to fight.
He kind of like does like a like the puppy head tilt at you before like just doing the Simpsons, like Homer Simpson step back into the bushes but into a shadow and disappear again.
Look, I spend my time fighting and punishing evil. I never said I didn't like it.
These guys are not moving fast. Like, they are still dragging this bag. Now one of them like keeping a close eye on you, but the others like focusing their efforts on moving this like giant sack of stuff.
I mean, they seem like they'll get by without us. You guys just want to keep going?
Yeah,
Like maybe a different way from these weirdos?
Yeah, I don't think we've got any reason to.
You guys just like
Any
walk
reason to fuck
past
with, I
them and
think it's
keep
a good idea.
going.
Yeah, we like awkwardly slide by them, trying to make it clear we're not like going for the bag.
Oh,
You-
pardon us.
You get a pretty safe distance away before Vec goes, I really thought you guys were gonna rob those guys.
Dude, we're not assholes.
I don't know, man.
No, we stick to the robbing people while I'm asleep. I'm supposed to not know about it.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are wild cards. You're the captain or whatever, so like I'll follow your lead. But I thought for sure you guys were gonna rob those dudes.
I just follow his lead, and I gesture like half-ass at Oka, and be like, I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, if they were like evildoers or something, they seemed like chill dudes though. A little awkward. Maybe they're just introverts.
Also, aren't you supposed to be like a god or something? Don't you have like a cult?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's not like a big deal.
It's just weird. And also, aren't you supposed to be hiring employees?
Yeah, I haven't found any employees.
I mean, those.
Oh, wait.
You could have asked those guys. You started asking very personal questions very quickly.
I had to get the vibe to see if we should rob them or not.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to figure out where the location is, right?
If
If they don't live in the area, it's a long travel. Traveling for work sucks.
if I
That is
thought
I
true.
would know.
if I thought you were gonna rob them, they for sure thought you were gonna rob them.
Do we look like people that just rob people?
He kind of like looks at all of you, like specifically fucking Wade, who just went on a speech about just loving fighting. He's like, kinda.
You're looking at me like that because I'm dark elf, isn't it?
No, no.
Fair enough. Carry on.
We don't have to make it about skin. I'm a big blue guy, man.
All right.
Are those guys still in sight? I want to inquire them about a job opportunity.
They are like, yeah, you walked past them. You could just like walk back. They're moving pretty fucking slow. And like getting up closer to them as you move back, you do see like they look exhausted.
How loud were we talking about not robbing them?
Knowing you guys, probably pretty loud.
Excellent.
Nobody was whispering. I think it was implied that you were just talking at a normal volume, like the bunch of weirdos you are.
Yeah. Hey there. Listen, we're not gonna rob you. I'm actually here to inquire about a job opening. Do you guys
Oh.
have any experience in the fast food business?
I'm gonna shout back towards them. Nothing sexual either.
Jesus Christ.
One like looks at the other one, and like the one who was holding the fucking object looks at you and goes, "What kind? Sorry, fast food. What is fast food? Food is food. Like, do you mean?
You got it.
Do you mean like a gazelle? Gazelle is fast food.
No, I mean like you're in a building and you make food quickly for people that come into the building. Have you ever heard of a restaurant?
Like a tavern?
Yes.
Yeah, we have those.
It's like a tavern, but fast.
They kind of like they look at each other again, look back at you. The guy goes, you talking about like Ariatheon, like the kind of stuff that they're up to up there? We don't go out that
Yeah,
way
a little
very
bit.
much."
Oh, okay. So you're saying you're not interested in the job?
What?
I mean, the opportunity of money.
What job? We like money. Yeah, money's good.
See?
Well, yeah, it would be, money that you get for going there 5 days a week, usually about 40 hours per week, 8-hour shifts, give or take. You do get a paid lunch.
They like look at each other again, like side eye each other, and look back at you and go, "No, thank you."
Yeah, it is kind of shitty, I'll be honest.
What?
It's just, the corporate grind tears the soul out of people.
Like,
I wouldn't tell you that unless you said no, but
the one guy looks at the other one, you see the mouth.
all right, well, are you guys sure you don't want help? You guys look fucking exhausted.
No, we're fine.
Is it because you're nervous we're gonna rob you?
Just hauling some junk. Just minding our own business.
All right. You keep that junk in check. We'll see you guys around.
Give me a perception
I love-
check.
I love we're basically like mercenary telemarketers at this point.
Could
we
I
get
also roll
inspiration?
perception?
Yeah, everybody gets inspiration at the
Because-
start of the game.
Okay.
Can I also roll perception? Because I would be like lockstep with Oko to protect him.
Yeah.
All right, a 16.
You see hanging out of the bag that they're dragging a similar looking giant arm, like large arm as the sentinel that you just came across previously.
I'm gonna keep that to myself until we start walking away. I don't want them to see me like whispering or anything to Oka. But I'm gonna get like out of earshot and be like, "Hey, this." That
saying-
thing has
you're
a
saying
big
they-
arm in it.
They killed the robot.
Sentinel. Yeah, the one that we just seen. It's that's what they're carrying around in there. I don't know if it was them, but I mean we avoided that. Probably good reason. Should probably avoid something that can take down something like that.
All right, yeah. Let's keep going. I don't know if Squingies wants that kind of employee anyway.
Yeah. And I guess we kind of skedaddle on our way.
Yeah.
They definitely wouldn't pass the background check.
Go ahead and give me some more hex rolls as you move on. Anyone?
Is that the
Go back
third
to
7 we've
that.
rolled for hex rolls?
I think so.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's gotta be lucky, right?
Has to be, because that's 3 7s.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the big treasure room.
Roll
No,
it.
just kidding. This is a big combat room.
Roll roll a d6 for me.
1. I don't know if I should be happy with that or not.
I can't tell from BHD's facial expression.
Hold on 1
Well,
second.
we hit the deadly encounter. BHD's face said everything for me. I just had to look over and he was like, oh. I was like, yep, there it is. Now we just figure out how many deadly encounters we fight.
Whoa.
Womp womp womp.
It wasn't the scariest deadly encounters.
Oh no.
If that helps. Roll a
It was
roll a d4 for me.
a 2.
Bless you.
Okay, 2. Boop 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 boop. Where are my players? General Vec, Oka, Chubbs, Loki, and Wade. So you step through the cave into, or like you step through the tunnel that you're moving through into a large opening, and you can see that you can see a fair amount of space, and also like smell. You don't quite see it, but you smell some kind of like putrid smell. Like it smells like almost like rotting meat. And looking around, you also hear like this like shriek. And from the right, you see this thing floating towards you. In the distance, you hear a second shriek.
I do the only thing Wade ever would do in a situation like that and shit talk them. Oh my, sound like your mother.
Everybody roll initiative.
Excuse me, are you looking for a job opportunity? Oh, he looks pretty angry.
Man, what amazing
Really?
rolls.
Outstanding.
Absolutely beautiful.
Latent first. This one hears the shriek, and it shrieks in response. These things move real fucking fast. You watch as this thing like almost it's almost like it doesn't teleport, but you see, like you don't see it, and then the moment you blink, it's there. And another one is coming from the north side, also shrieking and like starting to close distance with you. Do I have any? No, it's just a close up. That's close. Oh yeah. Okay. Boop 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 boop. That's its turn. Oka.
Alright, well, these guys don't seem friendly at all. I'm gonna try to guiding bolt the one to my right. The Wrigley. .22 hit.
22 hits.
Boop, boop. 13 radiant.
The light hits this thing, and as soon as it like you watch as it like hits it square in the chest, and normally like your light kind of gives like a little pop for most things. For this thing, it's almost like you watch the light blast out of it. Like you see the little light beams blast out of the sides of it, and it screeches even louder.
Ooh.
Does 26 damage.
Yes. And whoever attacks next has advantage on him.
Yep.
And I'll move down here behind General Vec and end my turn.
Chubbs.
Chubbs is. I don't really have. Yeah, I guess my goal is just to protect Oka, so I'm gonna get in front of him and I'm gonna load up here and I'm gonna take a wide stance with my bonus action. And then I'm gonna use an action if anything tries to get within distance of Oka to shove it away. Anybody want to do anything special with Vec, or do we just leave him here so they come to us?
I say we just leave him. We got a good phalanx position going right now. Nice defensive huddle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just set up to hold an action to attack.
Okay. Loki.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward just a little bit, just so I could get into range of one of the latent null and hit it with my ice knife.
Oh, I attacked the one on the right, BHG, not the latent one.
Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. Fixed.
Alright, I'm gonna actually go after the Wrigley one then instead. I want to try to do as much damage to it as we can before it gets into...
That's a hit.
Oh, yes.
If you want, you can crit fish for that attack.
Baba Booey.
But
Oh, can I?
yeah, that was the guiding bolt one, right? The one on the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll crit fish. I'll try to...
Baba Booey.
Oh,
That's a nat 20.
Beautiful. That's nuts.
Oh.
So roll
28.
just roll it separately. Roll 2d10 plus 4d6.
2d10 plus 46.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Smiles Forbear, thank you so much for the follow and the sub. Welcome, and hope you're enjoying the session. Fucking, that's a lot of damage. The
Wow.
19 is your piercing damage. That all goes through. Oh my god. The sound alerts also apparently play twice still. I don't know how to fix it. It is what it is. The cold is halved, so that should be 8.
Okay.
But you get it, and as you throw this shard of ice, it stabs into it and explodes. And again, kind of explodes inside of it, but the initial impact appears to hurt it more than the actual explosion does.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I could do, so just gonna end my turn.
Oh my god. Subs and resubs, it's a good day. It is Wrigley's turn. Wrigley is going to go for the first thing that's near it here. Oh, no, it's gonna go for Loki. Sorry, that's wrong. It's gonna go for the dude that just fucking exploded it. Oh, no, it's not. It can't reach Loki. It's gotta go for Vec.
Cool. Well, that gets to swing at it because it entered his range.
Yeah.
Which will be 15 to hit.
15's a hit.
Jesus Christ. So one of those d6 is
cold damage.
cold.
Yeah.
So we have 664.
So that is 12, 18, still 20 damage.
Yep.
But gets in range of all of you, and it is going to wail. I need everybody to make a actually, hold on. I'm gonna do like an actual request for this one.
Oh, my worst stat. Most of our worst stats,
a lot
I
of you have
think.
a really terrible charisma. Request, please.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
Okay.
So am I. Did even worse.
How do I? Oh, here we go.
I just need Chubbs and Vec.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm double checking something. I think I have something that makes either advantage or that I can't be feared. Just double checking it really quickly just to see if anything pops up.
Sweet, Vec pass too.
I mean, even if you can't be feared, you're still going to take the damage.
Yeah, that's true.
So go ahead and roll for
just
me,
double
and
checking.
then and you can double check after the roll.
Yeah, because I have magic resistance. Is this considered a magical effect, or is this just a straight roll for me?
This is a straight roll for you.
I used my inspiration and re-rolled.
Okay.
Nice.
So Loki passes, Chubbs passes, Vec passes. Oka, you passed on a reroll.
Yep. Yeah, I used my inspiration on that.
And Wade failed. Choo choo, my dudes. Tim, thank you so much. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is a save or suck. So everybody who saved, you're not frightened and you don't take damage. That just leaves Wade, unfortunately.
Boy.
For you, that's going to be 6d10.
Sorry, Forge crashed for me, so it's just reloading anyway. Okay, I'm back.
Wade, the Dark One, that is 35 psychic damage. And you are frightened for 1 minute.
Alright.
Oh my god. Fucking hype train. Thank you, everybody. Where is the... I know there's one for frightened here somewhere. Dodging, dehydrated. I don't have dehydrated, not frightened. I hate that they replaced the icons and, like, didn't keep any of the useful ones. I need to find a way to get all the icons. Let's use, I don't know. Oh, there's frightened. Perfect. You guys watch as this thing like wails out, and you like all cover your ears except for Wade, who just doesn't get the chance to. And you watch as his eardrums, like you feel at first, Wade, you hear that like kind of like ring in your ear before all you feel is pain. Like you feel it in your head, you feel it in your ears, you feel as the blood just like fucking bursts and rushes from your nose and your ears as this sound wave just like fucking obliterates you.
Ow.
It is your turn.
All right. I am going to stick my thumb in my mouth, blow really hard, and become large. And then I'm going to, what am I doing? Can you enlarge my token?
What do you do? I'm working on it.
No worries. Engulf them.
Oh,
What are you doing? Foiling my plans?
And then I'm going to dash. Because I'm scared.
You are pretty scared. Although I don't know if running at another one is the solution, but
I'm not scared of that one. Oh yeah, my initiative disappeared. All right, that's my turn.
Leighton, when you're running at it, okay, so it is going to start by bonus action. I think I can do it from here. Yeah. It's going to bonus action. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, Wade. All right. You are tethered to this thing and can't move more than 30 feet away from it.
Did the roll show for you guys or no? Because I don't see the roll. I'm not sure if it glitched or not.
I don't see the roll, but I saw it on my screen. It was a 13. What do you get for your plus for wisdom?
Nothing. I'm gonna reset Foundry again.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm tethered.
So you're tethered. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to stay within 30 feet of this thing. Like if you tried to run away from it, you could only get 30 feet. It is going to do other things, but I'm just going to put an icon.
Yeah, I can't move the other direction
reminds
anyway.
Me. It can't use, well, like it hasn't used that ability yet. Instead, it's going to come up and just do a null slash on you.
Okay.
As it tries to rip into your flesh. And fails.
Well, that's good.
Oka.
I'm gonna back Vec up here and take a swing with my great sword. It's 22 does hit
22 definitely hits.
for 21 damage, just slashing, and then I guess I'll burn a charge of my War Priest and take another swing. Uh, 20 hit?
20 also hits.
Another 18.
I think that kills it. Hold on, what are we at? Not quite, but almost. You see, it's getting harder and harder for it to be able to maintain its shape.
6-4. And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Chubbs.
All right, Chubbs is gonna work his way around Oka here, and we're going to. I'm gonna bash him with my shield.
a hit.
21 to hit. Oh god, there's some dice. Oh, what's this Christmas saving throw? I don't know if that's the right damage. Yeah, it is. 13 damage.
That's all you need, as you like run over and like slam it into the wall and just completely crush it. And like as you crush it, the spirit dissipates and the armor itself kind of like crushes into dust.
Okay. And then I will use the remaining amount of movement that I have to. I'm gonna hop down off the ledge here. Is this ledge super high, or is this just like a little step down?
It's just a little step down.
All right, cool. And I'll start making my way over to help wait up. I'll use bonus action to set my shield over here. Vec, we start working on moving him over too.
Yeah.
We don't want to put too many people in the same spot, right?
Mhm. Yeah, keep him like a little bit a ways, just in case it tries to frighten,
Well,
I
we can-
suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we can dash him to the backside of it, I guess. That way the three of us at the bottom are still outside, but
Yeah.
because like me, you, and Oka, Chubbs, and Loki are all outside, and we all have some form of getting there. I can
Yeah.
probably get close to him next turn.
Yeah, we can do that.
But like if we dash with the back, he can get right up behind him.
Yep. Yeah, let's do that.
Fucking... Alright, cool. So we'll throw Vec behind him. He'll dash all the way the fuck over here. And because he's dashing, he doesn't get an attack. And yeah, he'll just fucking lift his greatsword up and get ready for a swing.
Loki.
All right, I'm gonna start running forward. Don't. I'm gonna try to hit him with my blink dagger, but I think it's with disadvantage because I think the closest I can get, I'm just out of range.
I think Blink Dagger is 30 feet, right?
No, it's 2060.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just with disadvantage, I'll throw it anyways. All my spells do splash damage, so I'm gonna start hitting people around him.
That's a hit.
Awesome. Seven damage.
For 7.
And then I am going to. No, I'm not gonna blink to him. I'm just gonna call the blink dagger back from my bonus action and end my turn.
Wade.
All right. I'm tethered to this guy, so I hold my hand up, wrap it around his fucking neck percussively.
It's strange because there is something there, but also nothing there. Like, it feels very weird to grab onto this thing.
I went out on a limb, assuming an 8 does not hit.
An 8 does not hit.
Yeah, this is going great for me. That's my turn.
You go to punch and it almost like goes like it incorporeal for a second as you like punch through it. Boop, 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 boop. There's 2. It has its own, so we need to do this. Oh, that's just getting Loki too. So General Vec, Wade, and Loki. Let me put you. I'll do a request again. Request roll. 16. Charisma. -3 is wild on a roll. That fucking sucks. Oh, Wade. This thing wails out again, and you, like, only barely just started getting your hearing back. You're already still, like, bleeding from your mouth and nose, and this one, now, you're in its face. You go to punch it, and punch through it, and you're, like, face to face with this thing, and it lets out that wail again. Both you and General Vec take 35 damage, and are once again frightened of this thing.
That's rough. Holy shit. I'm kind of happy we only rolled 2.
I'm pretty sure you could probably still take the attack of opportunity, but it'd probably be with disadvantage. Frightened. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So yeah, you can still try and get an attack of opportunity on it with Vec and Wade if you like. Wade, that's a hit.
Let's run back out. Yeah, fuck him up, Wade. Alright. You said, is it disadvantage or?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay. Ooh. A 13.
13 hits.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what the fuck are you saying in chat, dude?
Show me your moves.
Oh wait, why am I in Galactic right now?
6, 16 damage. Dropping the 3 to a 1.
Oh, it's because I was clicked on a General Vec.
15, 16 is right, yeah. Like Vec gets a slash off on you, get a punch on it, and you feel that solid damage as you hit it from either side. But then you watch as it kind of shifts into that incorporeal form again and just goes directly through the wall. You, Wade, start to feel the tug of its pull. Like as it starts to like pull you towards the wall itself. Go ahead and give me we're gonna call it an opposed athletics.
Okay, this is really important. As he's gone through that wall, can I still see him?
No.
Sweet, I get advantage. Which I think I needed.
Yeah, you beat it. You feel as the tug like kind of like it stops in place as you're like tethered within that 30-foot range, and it cannot pull you through the wall.
A really embarrassing way to have my ribs broken.
Yeah. Oka.
Okay, so I can't see this guy right now?
You can't see it right now, no.
Would I be able to dimension door across the river?
Do you have to be able to see it to dimension door?
No.
I don't believe
You
so.
can just give a direction and an amount of feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up to Chubbs, dimension door both of us over there.
Oh, I don't think I can move yet. I don't think we're free movement. BHA, help.
Hold on a second. Place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating direction and distance. I'm moving you back, Oka.
Okay.
I want you to give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
This is a
Not
cave.
enough.
You've never been here before. You don't know these cave tunnels. There's no possible way you could predict the distance it would take to get there.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um. Hmm. Hmm. In that case, I will just dash action to Wade. And I will healing word him.
That is a nice substitute.
Oof, max roll. It's 8 health right there. And that'll be it for me.
Is that Chubbs? It's Chubbs. While you do that, I will put up a wall to assist with visuals.
Yeah, I don't really know. This like whole section here is just like a complete wall, right? Like I can't like.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay,
Fine.
okay, I can't see through the middle there. So like, is this right here in the center anything like passable or anything like that? Like, do I have
No,
a glimpse of anything?
it's like a wall from floor to ceiling.
Okay, okay, all right. Yeah, we just I'm just gonna skedaddle over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna make everybody a little more harder to hit, and I'm gonna set my shields. And I don't have any movement left, so yeah, if it comes back through the wall and anywhere that I can see it, well, I guess would I have seen it go this way through the wall, like to the right?
Yeah,
Like, could I be over here on the other side of Oka then?
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna set my shield for them, and then I'm going to obviously take an action to hold a shove. Zach is terrified of this thing. He can't move anywhere closer to it, so he doesn't see it though. So like, how do we think Zach would react to this? Would he try and like be like spotted around the corner, or is he just gonna fucking sit here and wait?
I think he moves upward to try to like peek around the corner, and if he sees it, he stops in his tracks.
Oh, I don't have any vision like from
Oh,
here.
hold on.
Back.
Let me fix him. Fix him.
I can fix him.
Okay. Are we going to call that site for Vec?
Yeah, Vec can see it from there.
Okay. Yeah, Vec is going to kind of be like, and like point at it. And then he's going to like come back a little bit just so that it's just barely out of range and hold an action to swing at it if it comes near again.
Should actually be able to just do that with this, right? 30 feet, Weaver's Whale. I just need the template. There we go. Loki.
All right, I am going to. I'm gonna run forward. And I think that's as far as I can move. So I'm just gonna prepare an attack if it comes around the corner. I'm gonna prepare to hit it with my cast iron pod if it comes around the corner.
Wade.
All right, it's hunting time. I assume I can't just pull on this guy's tether, right?
Right.
All right, fear kicks in. I can't move any farther.
Boop, boop, boop,
You're
boop.
squishing Loki. Get off of him.
Gets it back.
Oh. No. No.
Moves back through. I need this to put this there. And I need this. It is a 16. Oh, no, it is a 16. Yeah, 16. Charisma. Oh, wait, I need everybody in there. 1, 2. Where the fuck did Loki go? Hiding under him. There we go. Oh, 16. Charisma. Give me some rolls.
No.
I rolled a 6 on a retard 5 or 6. I am allowed to do this.
Oh, wow.
I'm still afraid. Do I need to bother?
Yeah, because you still take damage
Oh, yeah,
or
there's
no
damage
damage
involved,
on
right.
it. Yeah.
Oh, good. My -3 gets disadvantage.
Come on, Beck. You got this.
It
Yeah.
got close to passing. I
Do.
almost rolled a 16.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That is 25 psychic damage to Wade, Loki, and Oka. Once you,
I'm okay.
And I hit the floor.
Yeah, once you're down, it releases the tether on you. And it flies back into the wall.
That's
Yeah, I
nice.
bet you got a lot of fucking movement.
Oka, you are... Your nose
Scared.
and ears are now also bleeding profusely. You can barely hear, like all you hear is like just like a loud high-pitched ringing in your ears.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap a rejuvenation injector. P8. And I get my spell slot back. And can I use a full action to use healing word on Wade?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Okay. Wade, get up. Get up. You need to save me. And I'm gonna move back for the RP. That'll be it.
Yep. Chubbs. You watch as like Oka just get like from the whale. You watch as he doesn't expect it as the thing comes through, and him and Loki are just like, oh shit. As they start like fucking bleeding out of orifices.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not Gouda, no.
But nobody's down right now, right?
No. Oka just
okay.
just gave some health to Wade.
Okay, cool. I am going to... I'm gonna set my shield for myself. I'm gonna take like the wide stance, obviously. And then I'm going to hold an action for movement. And if I, and obviously the terms are, if he comes
What do you mean
through the
hold an
wall.
action for movement?
So within one of my features here, it says that I can hold an action for movement to move, and inside of that same movement, I can shove something as my reaction, which is my this. If you take the ready action to move up to your speed, you can try and shove a creature during the same reaction.
Okay.
And then, yeah, and then that's also the thing that gives me shove on opportunity attack. So yeah, if he comes in, I'm gonna shove him. And we'll go from there.
Okay.
So that's my turn. Vec can still see this thing. He's not gonna move forward.
He should be rolling at the end of his turn to get out of that as well. It's a charisma save at the end of each of their turns.
Okay. I didn't roll it last time. Would you like me to roll that for like the start of this turn, or just roll it at the end?
Roll it at the end.
Then Vec will try and maneuver down a little bit, so that he can't see it. He's gonna hold an action to attack again.
I'm gonna use a healing injector. 'Cause I am hurt real bad. I move. Sorry?
Yeah, I said you inject yourself with some drugs.
Yep. Or drugs. And then I'm going to move down here and prepare an action. I'm going to prepare salt in the wounds in case it comes through that wall again. And end my turn.
Okay. Wade, you are on the ground.
It's half movement to get up, right?
10 feet for us.
Perfect. I'm gonna stand up and book it 20 feet over to this asshole.
You're still frightened.
Oh, I thought I was gone when I
No.
KO'd. In that case, I will not book it over to that asshole. I will make my failed of a charisma save and see what happens.
Sorry, was I supposed to roll a charisma roll for my frightened to see if I
Yes.
got out of it?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, yes. Actually, I am going to healing injector myself.
It's not a terrible idea.
The DC for that's 16, right?
Yes. Latent Banshee. Let's roll a d6. Aw, darn. I gotta do some actual damage with it now.
Oh no.
That doesn't matter because the tether's gone. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, Wade. is gonna come and try and slash you.
Hold. Can Chubbs see? Is that line of sight
That is line of sight.
based on the wall? All right, wonderful.
You're
Chubbs
not
is
gonna
gonna
be
use
able to
all
run
of his movement.
straight for it though. You're gonna have to like go up and
Yeah.
around. So
5, 10, 15, 5, 10. Yeah. So I can do 5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15, and enter its space by shoving it away from Wade.
okay.
You love to see it.
All right, and then can you move me? Just like toss me like right here.
Toss me.
Okay.
Beautiful. And that's going to be opposed athletics. Athletics advantage. That reset my okay, yeah.
So you occupy its space and it gets shoved over.
Yeah. I follow it and its movement drops to 0.
Okay.
It takes 5 damage from my thug feature.
Okay.
And it has 0 movement until the end of its turn.
Okay. So it's attacking you instead. But that's a miss. Oka.
We're gonna go ahead and slap a mana injector. It's gonna work. There we go. And I will healing word Wade again. For 5 points of healing.
I'm at wizard HP levels now.
That'll be it.
Chubbs.
All right, I'm gonna play Ring Around the Rosie. We're gonna move around this guy using 10 feet of movement, and then I'm going to shove him over here to Vec. I'm gonna push him. I'm gonna try and push him over to here with an opposed athletics
Okay.
again. Advantage. Oh, I did not roll super good. But it's enough.
Yeah. It gets a -2
Beautiful.
on
All right.
strength checks. So.
All right. So if you just throw him like right here. Beautiful. Because he's entering Vec's space, Vec's held action for an attack goes off. A 13 to hit. I
That
believe
just
we
hits.
discussed that does. Beauty. That'll be 17 damage with the dropped 4 to 2. He takes an additional 5 damage from my thug feature for the shove. And with my with my shove, I'm going to. There's no real point in trying to knock him prone, right? So.
I mean, Vec is next. He could get advantage on it, right?
It can't be knocked prone.
Yeah, I was gonna
okay.
say I don't think a banshee because it's ethereal can be knocked prone.
Yeah,
it has
Gotcha.
technically.
It doesn't have feet that touch the ground. It's just always floating.
Just running really fast.
Yeah. So, what is my push feature here? I think I can. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I can lock it down, reduce its speed to 0 until the end of the current turn. Okay, that does nothing. So, all right. because it's at the start of initiative. So
General Vec.
and then General Vec is taking his swing for his turn. He finally is within range, which means multi-attack. Does anyone else want to do Vec? Like, does anyone else want to like control this fucking brute? Or I'm just rolling dice for him right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take control, I don't mind.
15. Yeah, I mean, like, I had him for last combat, so if anybody like wants to take over, like, they are free to if they would like to.
Mom said it's my turn.
Mom said it's my turn with Beck.
That's 17.
Yep, 17, and then this is 15, 24 to hit, which do for that's a 1 on the cold damage, so 16.
Okay.
And that will be it for Vec.
Loki.
Alright, I can't get any closer to him because I'm still frightened. So, and all my spells will hurt my allies, so I'm just gonna go for the blink dagger again. And just end my turn there because there's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Wade.
All right. I think I can actually do stuff. I'm a punch him in the face.
Seems legit.
Nine. Yeah, that's about right.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, no. You,
No,
rolled,
I need-
rolled a 9. Okay.
Yeah, I need to do a charisma save too.
Yep.
Which is also
Yep.
going to go spectacularly. Disadvantage 17. Let's go now. If you can see the source of your fear, that is at disadvantage, Loki.
Oh, I forgot to do mine too.
Yeah, that's the end of my fear.
You roll it at disadvantage, you just said.
Oh, I roll at a
'Cause
disadvantage?
Because you can
Okay.
see the source of your fear.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, 5 or 6, 5 or 6, 5 or 6. Damn it. Wade, an 18 misses you.
That's right.
It's gonna give the attack of opportunity. Chubbs, Vec, and Wade will get an attack of opportunity as it like bursts, it goes through Chubbs and starts to go into the wall.
I'm gonna use mine to shove, which is again opposed athletics.
Give me attacks before you give me opposed athletics. Because when you can kill this outright, a shove doesn't really matter as much.
That's fair. Yeah, you fucking tell him, Wade.
Yeah, Vec finishes it off before you even get a chance to hit it with your shield. And that is the end of combat, but I need just a second here. Because when it dies, something appears.
I'm not scared of whatever appears, am I?
No, you are no longer feared. Why don't we take a 5-ish minute break while I set this up?
Okay.
Just had to kill a pretty large spider.
Eat it.
No, that's disgusting. Absolutely not.
It's extra protein.
I had enough, dude. I had like 2 double smash burgers when I got home, and I'm still feeling it right now.
Okay.
Passed out into a food coma for about 2 hours, and then took a walk. It was pretty sick. Feel bad for killing the spider, though. I try not to, but
Mm-hmm.
I have a pact. If they come within 3 feet of my domain, they're dead. And they know that.
Yeah.
So it's like, sorry, dude. Shouldn't come into my room. Spider pact. The perks of basement living. I see large spiders on a daily basis.
Yeah. I live in a basement too, so I get it. I have a spider in my living room where we have a mutual agreement where as long as it doesn't land on me, I'm fine with it hanging from the ceiling while it makes its web.
Yep.
So it usually drops right down in front of the TV at some point, but then it just goes back up and does its thing.
See,
have
that's cool shit. That's cool shit.
I have an arrangement. 2 weeks ago, I started noticing earwigs, and then a week ago, I started noticing spiders, and I don't notice earwigs anymore. So I think I'm good.
I haven't seen a single fly down here all summer. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Spider packs are real, and I'm glad most of us have them.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Everything creepy and crawly scares the fuck out of me, but I know not to fuck that up for myself.
Yeah, I've come to be like kind of chill with spiders as long as they don't come within 3 feet of me, like in my room, you know. Which is fine. I know they're here. I have woken up with one, like a large one, on my back before, and I like tweaked the fuck out. It was like
Yeah,
2 a.m. and I was like, "Ugh." Swatted it off me and then it disappeared, and I couldn't go back to sleep. But you know, it's the ups and downs of basement life, man.
Yep.
Oh no.
I'm trying to get my fucking camera to focus. You fucking...
I know.
Influencer hand.
We high-fiving now?
Okay. Let me bring it.
Eiffel Tower. I just got that.
Jesus
Over the high five.
fucking
There you go.
Christ. Okay.
Been there, brother.
Oh yes. There we go. I just need to switch it back to our screen here. Perfect. So the moment you kill that banshee, you see that some kind of glamour disappears, and it appears to have been have been blocking out a chest. This chest has sharp spikes on it that appear to go into a reservoir, and like a bloody handprint on it.
I hate it here.
Other than that, there's no visible lock. Ignore the visible lock you see on that chest. It's not real.
We don't actually see the visible lock on our side, so... Oh, I guess I do see a visible lock there, yeah, at the bottom.
It's just for show. There's just wood underneath.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna investigate the chest. So it looks just like a chest with a handprint on it, a spike reservoir.
Spikes, yeah, it looks like there's spikes, and it looks like underneath there's like a reservoir where like something can run into it.
How did I know Joda would be the first to run up to the blood chest?
Chubbs
Been
doesn't
here
know what it
before.
is.
But Joda
Ardor
does.
Ardor did.
Ardor definitely knew what these things were.
There are 4 sets of spikes, almost like it's intended for 4 people.
That's fucked.
What?
I have hands and feet.
Yeah, you wanna lose 8 points in different stats?
I don't want to lose any points in any stats.
Yeah, and most people don't. But
It's me considering right now.
this motherfucker like monkey hugging the chest just so he can get all the items himself. What a bastard!
Oh my god.
I mean, Ray? Halfsies? I don't think this chest is a good idea, guys. That's seems to be some sort of reservoir. I'm assuming it's going to want some kind of sacrifice. I don't. It looks like blood.
Chubbs.
I'm assuming a curse or something like that. It doesn't look like it bodes well for anything.
Yeah, my divine intellect is telling me not to touch this thing.
Your divine intellect. Yeah.
See,
Okay.
That's why you are the Great One, Oka.
These other two who are metagaming right now don't hear it, but you two, Loki and Wade, you hear kind of like a drawing, like a pulling, like something great awaits inside.
To be clear, I am totally metagaming. I want none of this shit.
Hey, Zach.
No.
Yes.
That's like, yeah, what's up?
There's a cool chest here. You gotta pick it up by these handles.
It's like,
No, listen, I'm kidding. Don't
like
don't
goes
fucking
to
touch
reach
this thing.
out. It's like,
No. No.
I mean, I could touch it if you. I don't know what the big deal is. It's just a chest.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what this chest is going to do. It has a bloody handprint on it, and it doesn't seem like it wants to open by anything else other than a blood sacrifice. And I've seen all kinds of demon packs and stuff like that. Some of these people that I work for have made deals that look similar, so
Cool.
I don't think it's a good idea. I don't know what it is.
Do we want to? Well, I mean, he like pokes it with his sword. It doesn't like fucking erupt. He's like, it's not a mimic. What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Do you know what it is? Looks like it looks a little weird.
Yeah, it looks very strange, and I honestly don't think that I want to take my chances with anything like this, especially considering how fucked up everybody is right now.
I'm gonna talk to the chest. Or what you want? You said there's power. Well, I'm pretty powerful. What do you want?
You
I'm
just,
gonna like
you
kick
hear,
it like not hard, like just like you'd kick tires on a car.
Yeah. Just again, you hear kind of that whisper of like powerful things await inside.
Okay, but how do I get inside? And I'm a powerful thing, and I'm outside, and I'm pretty happy being outside.
You do get a return voice that says you must give part of yourself.
I'm using it.
It's your call. If you guys want to skip the blood chest, then go ahead and give me more hex rolls.
It's a random stat you lose, right?
It is a random stat you lose.
Yeah. The only things I could really afford to lose are like my charisma, which is already 4. But like everything else, I need to balance out that.
Yeah.
Another 7.
Another
You
7.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I was contemplating it, but I like 4 out of 6 of my stats.
Yeah, like I really like the way I'm laid out.
I mean, it's not as much of a threat when it's a lot easier for you in this campaign than most campaigns to gain that back.
While we're walking, I'm going to use my second wind. Nice.
I will slam 4 mana injectors into my leg as well as a couple healing or I'll just use rejuvenation injectors, I guess.
Sure.
Just slam 4 of these.
Just like injecting yourselves with all the drugs.
Just needle after needle.
Is anyone littering these? Because I think the imagery of that is really funny. Like leaving a pile of syringes somewhere for the kids to find.
Oh wait.
Void Seekers find us and we ask them how, and they say they just followed the trail of needles.
Yeah.
That's really flattering. Maybe that's why we were scaring those day laborers.
Because they
Day laborers.
They think you're drug addicts?
Day laborers is such a generous term for those people. Alright, there we go. Man, those injectors really perk you up when you take like 6 of them.
Not in front of the children.
Go ahead and give me a d6 roll.
It wasn't a 7.
You keep it on a d6? No shit.
Oh yeah, it's a 4 chaw, not a 4 int.
Or jaw.
Cha 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 cha. That's all the chaws I have.
All the chaws you have? I expected more, I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I rolled my stats.
Boop, 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 boop. I need
I do like the way I can manifest it as like just a guy who fights and works out a lot and doesn't bathe enough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can picture it. It makes sense.
That's adventure, right? That's just how adventure goes. Hi, honey. You're gonna need to give me a minute. You found something. You come out you go through a couple more tunnels and you go out of one clearing and into another. And on the far end, so you see there is a huge lake between the two spots, but from from the one entrance to the next entrance into the next set of tunnels, but in the center is a small island with what appears to be just a lone rock and a sword sticking out of the rock.
What's that, Oka?
Oh, I'm pretty strong, but I don't need a sword. Should I still try and pull the sword from the stone?
Wait, guys, I've seen this before. Only the Chosen One is able to take the sword out. I think we all know who that is.
Alright, give it a go.
Damn, you think it's him?
Well, I know he thinks it's him.
Shit, did I say that out loud?
Chubbs, what was that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I will have openly responded in character that I think you think it's him.
Would you like to, Chubbs? You're one of the Chosen
this
One's
is yours.
disciples.
Listen, you are the great Lord Oka.
But I mean, you do have a
Show us your
shield.
power.
While they're
should have
talking,
a
I'm going to
sword.
try and check it out.
So you're going into the water and swimming across the lake? It's not
You know
in
what,
the
I'm
middle
wearing
of a
heavy
lake.
armor.
You're not just walking up to it.
Okay, yeah, maybe not. I'm wearing heavy armor. Well, I'm not a very good swimmer, but it is tempting.
All right, Wade, you're coming with me, and we're gonna dimension door over to it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you didn't use it before.
Yeah. So, and I also get 3 charges per short rest, I believe. Yep.
Alright,
And
you
I
go
am keeping
first.
track.
You're religiously gifted, I'm muscly gifted. We'll try religion first.
I, Oka, the Chosen One, will wield this sword. And I try to pull it out.
What if the sword doesn't like that kind of arrogance?
It's not arrogance.
Fair enough.
You grip the sword. Now, looking up close, you see that it's got this beautiful sheen to the metal, unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's almost like there is a galaxy within the metal itself. You see almost like as you peer deeper into it, the deeper you can see into just space and stars. You go to reach out and grab the sword. Oka, what are your...
Can I slip in a one-liner?
Yeah.
As Oka looks into space, oh my, you're really enjoying gripping at that shaft.
God damn it.
You go to grip the sword, and it's not like an Excalibur kind of situation. You pull the sword out of the rock just fine. It looks like somebody just planted it there.
Well, shit, he was the chosen one.
Oh wow, that was really easy.
Well, that's good.
Immediately you can tell that this isn't just a normal sword. First of all, it's a great sword. You do have to pull it out with 2 hands. And as you pull it out, you get this kind of reflection of that sheen. Hold on, I should be able to show you it now. Show image.
Oh, she's beautiful.
It's a fairly light weapon, even compared to a regular greatsword, but light in the way that it handles well, not the way that it's it doesn't count as a light weapon. But it's fairly well balanced as you grip it and swing it. In order to access its properties, you would need to attune to it.
Okay.
But if you are taking that time to like relax for a moment and attune to it, it starts to kind of give you visions as you peer deeper into the metal and start to attune with it, and you see there's a lot of importance in the visions that are continually being put in front of you, and all of you are seeing these visions of the thing that is most feared in the galaxy right now, and that is Flongo. But you don't see Flongo in its current state. You see it sometime in the past. And as you take that 10 minutes to attune to the sword and start to bond with it, and you peer deeper and deeper into the metal, you get lost in the space where now you're surrounded by space. You can breathe, you're fine, but like the sword, it's just you and the sword. You don't see anybody else. All you see is this galaxy from like a zoomed out point, and you watch as Flongo eats through planets. You watch as things try to defend themselves to no avail. You watch as like things come out of Flongo when it starts to get the pressure on from like some ships that are starting to attack it. There's one like not just small ships, like we're talking like fleets of large vessels that are attacking this thing, and it's either chewing through them or smashing through them, or there are things that are ship-like but almost like drones, like living drones coming out of it that go and swarm around and destroy these things, and it just eats the destruction that is left in its wake. As you finally attune to the sword and come out of the vision, you guys watch as he's like kind of resting and kind of like attuning with this sword. You watch as his eyes go from their regular color to like just a galaxy, like a void. Not black, but like kind of like you can see stars within it, but like it's the same kind of like stars that you see in the metal. And here is the Stargrave Fang. Do you want to read it to your party?
Oh yeah. This massive greatsword gleams with astral metal, its edge forged from the fang of a long-dead stellar wyrm. When swung, it leaves shimmering trails of starlight in its wake, burning through darkness and space alike. +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this weapon. Starlit properties, Wake of Starlight. When you hit a creature with Stargrave Fang, you can choose to leave a radiant wake. Until the start of your next turn, that creature sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius and cannot benefit from invisibility or being hidden. Additionally, the next attack made against it before the end of your next turn has advantage. Supernova Slash, 1 a day. As an action, you may swing the blade in a wide arc, unleashing a burst of stellar force. All creatures of your choice in a 15-foot cone must make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw, taking 8d8 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a success. This attack leaves a temporary nebula of sparkling cosmic dust in the cone's area until the end of your next turn. Creatures within the area have disadvantage on stealth checks and cannot benefit from being unseen. And Light of the Fallen Star. While attuned to Stargrave Fang, you can cast Light at will, and once per long rest, you may cast Wall of Light without expending a spell slot. Charisma is your spellcasting modifier for these spells. Yeah, I'm gonna unattune my Sword of Judgment and attune that onto there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's tight.
So, like, I mean, if you have the attunement slots, the crazy thing about it is about the Titan gauntlets.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of my
You have
Cloak of
two?
Protection, though. I did think about fucking dual wielding those bad boys. I'm gonna hang on to the Sword of Judgment just in case I ever get more attunement slots for some reason.
Yeah.
But that would be so sick.
Oh.
Oh, that sword
I
is
didn't
so
know if you
cool.
had 3 or not.
No.
Only using
Well,
one.
I do have 3. I do have 3,
Yeah.
but the Sword of Judgment, Cloak of Protection, and Titan Gloves are what I have.
Hmm.
And I would like to get a shield to boost my AC. For now, anyway, until I get other means of that.
Yeah. That's the only thing in this room. Like, there is nothing else.
Yeah.
This thing is pretty sweet, guys. How does it look sheathed onto my back? Pretty sweet.
Solid.
And when you're ready to move on, give me some hex rolls. What do we got here? Three and 6. 3 and 6. Okay, give me a d6 roll. Two. You find a decomposed body, like long decomposed. So you find bones, but you do find that like a pack or a backpack of some variety that is on it. It doesn't look like it's been looted at all. It looks like it was just killed. And in its bag, you find several star-shaped ingots of metal of some kind of alloy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you find 5 of them. And if you're taking them, I just need to know who.
How heavy are they? Are they like crazy heavy?
No. Probably like a couple pounds each.
I mean, anybody want to carry these, or I just throw them in the backpack?
I just need to know whose
Just hold
character
up
sheet
the
I'm
bag.
putting them on.
Yeah, you can just throw them in the backpack, Chubbs, I guess.
All right. Oh, yeah. Wade. Yeah. Wade has more space than I do. Yeah, he's beefy.
Okay.
Just beef. There.
Just beef.
Just beef.
We moving forward now. I think we're good now, right?
Yep. I'm just making the item here.
Yep.
Do you do anything
Your
else with the
next
dead
actual
guy? Like, do
forward
you investigate at all, or you don't care? It's just loot. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. It's like I don't care. It's just loot. I don't care to look.
I would actually try to identify what killed him.
Yeah. How did he die?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
Investigation. That was wonderfully mediocre.
You'd suspect it was probably nullhounds or maybe the banshees because you see like large, deep claw marks, taken out, and a couple of bite marks. So it had to be some kind of creature in here or several creatures, which might explain why there is still something left there. It hasn't been like looted.
Too bad those workers missed these.
Yeah, this is a pretty good haul. I mean, shame you got eaten by nullhounds, maybe banshees, some good claw marks. But hey,
Yeah, I don't think it was nullhounds, or they would have taken a bone my way.
I'm sorry,
That's fair.
what?
That's fair.
Vex again is like, what? What did he just say?
Well, the hounds, they like bones. They wouldn't leave all the bones.
Oh, the bones. The bones.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm starting to understand the words that you're saying, but it's real tough, man.
Not my fault I'm from the south.
South
Lots of planets have
where?
a south. I think in your heart, you know.
Vex just turns and walks away.
His one-liners are legendary when you can actually understand them.
That's the secret. Can't let him know I'm from Space Australia.
Fucking Space Australia. There we go. Give me some hex rolls.
Like 3 or 3 to 6 at you. Yeah,
Oh.
3 6 was the.
Three and a 6. 3, 6. Jesus Christ. Give me a d6 roll. That is
1.
a 1. You're moving through another tunnel and into like a smaller chamber, and you do see like there appears to be like a camp, like a campfire, but not lit. Like it's out right now. It doesn't look like it's been used in quite some time, but there are some like burnt logs. Looks like somebody used like some stumps for seating. You'd imagine you're probably getting closer to the exit now, because if they found some kind of like trees or something like that, no way somebody's dragging it all the way in here unless they had like a proper intention to actually make a camp here. You don't see a tent, but you see like the markings of a tent, like a tent was here. And you catch a glint of some kind of ring shape, like kind of stuck in the dirt.
Does it look like it's been like kind of discarded? Oh, go ahead, Loki.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use detect magic on the ring.
Oh, it's definitely magical.
Definitely magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it also tells you the school of magic, right?
Yeah, learn at School of Magic.
I actually have to look this one up because I'm not quite sure what that would qualify under. Oh, I can just look up the spell. The School of Magic is divination.
Nation. I'm gonna pick up the ring.
You pick up the ring. It's quite beautiful and has again like this had the gemstone that is set into it also has that kind of like shimmer of like you see like it almost looks like stars inside. Although this isn't the same thing as like you don't look into it and like start to like see Flongo or see anything. You just see that the stone itself, whatever gem they're using, has that kind of like same kind of sparkle inside that it looks like there's stars in it. There are ancient runes that are on the outer part of the ring, not in a language that you can understand. I can show it to you in a minute here. Loki inventory.
I think one of my charms lets me read languages.
Yeah, if you got a read languages charm.
Worst case
Yeah,
scenario.
I have a Babel charm.
You have a babble charm. So you're gonna pop it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one use of it.
Yeah, you use your use of it. This ring appears to be a pretty special ring. So on the inside, the word that you're able to translate is void glass. And the outer words akin to something similar to protection of the mind.
Ooh. I'm gonna put it on to learn its effects.
Yeah. Oops. There we go. Yeah, you slip on the ring. I believe it requires attunement. Hold on one second here. Should still do the things that a Ring of Resistance does. Ring of Resistance does require attunement. Let me fix that on there. Magical. Attunement required. Let me give it an image and then I'll show you what it looks like.
Ooh, that's dope.
It grants you resistance to psychic damage and also allows you to cast the Detect Thoughts spell.
Mm.
Ooh.
Would have been nice with the banshees.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the spell called again?
Detect Thoughts.
Thoughts. Okay.
And you can use that once per long rest.
What kind of thoughts are we talking? Like THOT or THOUGHT?
Yes. There we go. I've added that to your character sheet, the spell, the item. You can go ahead and attune to it.
Awesome.
And you have a void glass ring.
That's awesome. I'm gonna be back in just.
Yep. Standing around, Vec is like, some of you are looking a little hurt. Maybe, I mean, we can get a fire going so that we can have better visibility in here. Maybe we can make camp.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a great idea.
I can keep watch. I'm feeling pretty well. I'm feeling okay, but I'll try and keep watch as well.
Yeah, definitely rest up a little bit though, Vec. We don't know what awaits us.
What was that? Did it just re-roll all of his health? It just re-rolled all of his health. Wonderful. Never
Nice.
mind. Oopsie.
What's his health on the other scene? It was
Well,
like, does it say we still have the other scene, right? Like,
yeah,
if
but
you-
his it's tied. Like it's tied no matter
Oh,
what.
it's all
Like it's
tied.
gonna be healed wherever
Yeah.
he goes because it's tied to the character.
that's
So are we
fair.
taking a long rest?
That's up to you guys.
Hmm. I mean, my spell slots, I took a bunch of injectors. I'm probably good on spell slots and shit. If we just want to take like an hour or two for like a short rest.
Yeah, I'm good with those.
Okay. As we're resting, can I like kneel, plant my new sword into the ground and try to focus on it to see kind of where what's the planet's name? Flango is
Flongo.
at like right now, Flango.
Flongo is like, yeah, you if you like focus hard enough and start thinking about Flongo, it will once again kind of like bring your thoughts to it. And if you're thinking about current events, it'll kind of bring you to those current events as you peer into the metal. And what you find is that Flongo is like in the middle of devouring the asteroid belt. So that asteroid belt that you had to fly through to be able to get to Halberd, it's now there's like big holes out of it, like big sections that are being eaten from it.
Okay. So no planets are currently in danger then.
Not
Other
yet.
than, like-
not yet.
Yeah,
like
not yet.
like it moves. It's not moving quickly, like it's moving fairly slowly, but it is moving, and like it's taking time to consume, but like once it's done that, like where does it move on from there? The very first planet that it'll hit is Halberd.
Okay. Could I try to do the same thing, but like focusing on Jocelyn?
Nothing happens.
Okay. Worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. You guys kind of kick back for a minute, sit down, take a short rest. Nothing really it bothers you at all. You might see like a couple of like small critters crawl by, but nothing too big. Wade, you can go ahead and roll some hit dice if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Find them on the fucking sheet.
Ooh, my dimension door charges come back. Sweet.
Yeah, it's short or long rest, right?
Yeah, it's, short rest, which is fucking wild.
Grand Charms.
Mm-hmm.
All one hit dice I had.
I'll pump 2 healing injectors into Wade.
Well, you guys are definitely getting your money's worth.
I stock up on these bitches. I still got a little bit of a stockpile too.
3, We need more.
So
We need more healing. to
another
go out.
16 health for you, Wade.
Yeah, I'm downright healthy now.
Yeah, we're all pretty near full or full. Then we're chilling.
Loki, how are you on spell slots? If you don't have any mana injectors or anything.
I'm just down one spell slot, and I have a mana injector, so I'm okay for right now.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I get my Giant's Might back. That's the big thing.
hmm
And when you guys are ready to move on, you know what to do.
Yep.
What do we got here? A 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. Give me a d6 roll. That's a 2. You come across a little bit of vegetation. Like, it looks like there's like a shallow pond that has allowed some plant to grow. And you see like specifically what's growing is like a kind of fungus. This fungus has kind of like black veins in it.
I collect some of the fungus.
Yeah, are you just outright collecting it? You're not doing anything else? I really love that you trust everything I just give you, as if it's safe. It really does make my job that much easier.
Maybe investigate it before I collect it, but
it could be a good idea.
Loki's dead set on just collecting as much random shit as he can right now. As much random ingredients as he can right now.
We've all learned in one way or another not to trust whatever BHD throws at us.
That's not true at all. I've been throwing weird shit at you all night, and I'm surprised I haven't fucking killed you yet with it.
I'm just talking previous campaign experience.
Yeah, which is why I'm surprised that... like, I'm just gonna touch it. Fuck it.
That's usually what we do.
Oh.
That's how you lost an arm.
Yep.
That's not great, Loki.
Yep.
That's not great. Hold on. You're investigating this strange fungal fiber. And go ahead and give me we're gonna call it a Constitution saving throw. That's good. You grab some of this like fiber, this fibrous fungus, and you almost squeeze it as you grab it to pull some, and spray some spores that you're able to just like drop and back away from and not breathe in.
Oh shit. Alright, so I'm just gonna abandon collecting it then. I'm just gonna go.
You're gonna abandon collecting it entirely?
Wait, well, I avoided breathing in the spores, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna collect what I have since I didn't breathe in any spores.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit of this fiber. You can almost like roll it like a rope.
Awesome.
And I'll add that to your character sheet in just a moment.
Awesome. Loki doesn't know what he's gonna do with any of this yet, but he's gonna find a use for it in the future.
Yeah. Ingredients for soup.
Yep. It's gonna be either the best or worst meal he's ever cooked.
That seems legit.
Yep.
Fungal. Void fiber. Why is this a container? That shouldn't be a container. Need it to be loot. There we go. Fungal. Void fiber. I think Forge is going through some shit tonight because things are running slow. Sometimes images are just not appearing at all. It's flashing weird fucking error messages at me sometimes. I'm not about it. Feels like a threat.
Yeah, it's been fucking up for me a lot.
Like, what is it saying now? You must select to proceed. What? Forge. Like, it's having a really hard time accessing assets. Like, I don't have any of my folders here. Yeah, something really weird's going on. I'll have the picture for it later. Oh, just private game. You must log in. What do you mean? It just booted me out.
Guys, add points to your points cards.
Quick before he notices.
Did that to me a few weeks ago where I was logged in and set up and ready to go, and then it just booted me out completely. Logged me out and everything.
I think it might have just like the server might have just crashed. Unless you guys are still in, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still in.
Looks like I'm okay. Yeah, I'm still able to touch
Yeah,
shit.
Okay,
I got
I'm
kicked
still
out. You're not alone.
You got kicked out? Okay,
I got kicked out.
I'm glad it wasn't just me. I am back in. Like, go ahead and give me some hex rolls, whoever is in, and we'll continue with it.
Oh, wow, there's definitely some lag.
Yeah, like it's not something is happening with their server. Refreshing fixed it. I can add images now. Hex rolls? Hex rolls for the poor?
Anybody?
I got it,
I can do it.
I suppose. Yeah, there wasn't any lag when I did it from my character sheet, but when I tried it from the hotbar, there was a little bit of lag.
Weird.
Hmm.
Okay, that's a 2. And a 6. Roll a d6 for me. That is a 1. Hold on, I gotta bring up my tables. Where are my tables? 1. You head out of one of these tunnels and into another small chamber where you hear a familiar growl. Go ahead and I'll get everybody to give me a perception.
Is it based on vision and how far?
Sound, and
Sound?
you don't know.
Okay. Oh, I'm not getting rolls. I'm not allowed to roll right now.
Oh
The
yeah,
bitch
like I saw
cooked.
the roll, but it didn't show up. I'll narrate the scene, and that's probably where we'll end for tonight then, because it seems like Forge is having issues.
Poor shit itself.
We'll see like what you do here. Loki, you know, like you recall this sound because you just dealt with them. It's void hounds that appear to be fairly close, but not close enough that they've noticed you at all yet. Like they haven't picked up your scent.
Guys, there's more of those things up ahead that we fought, but they haven't noticed us yet. Maybe we could sneak by them. Not the banshees, the void wolf things.
Yeah, I don't know if sneaking around is our best strong suit here.
Oh, I'm heap sneaky, but I'm wearing heavy armor, so it makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, I mean we could try to sneak. I'm
Yeah,
not
we could give
opposed to
a
it.
shot. It did save us. We were able to sneak by those robots earlier, so maybe we'll get lucky and sneak by these things too.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Always worth a shot.
What I'll take is a group stealth check. And you can use General Vec as well to try and improve your average.
Oh. Okay.
$20, $13, $5.
We go stealth.
Once again, it didn't show up for you. Try refreshing, Joda.
Yo. You lost connection to the server. Oh, look at that.
Somebody want to roll for General Vec while we're waiting for Chubbs to get back?
Yeah, I'll roll for him.
Ooh, crispy.
There we go.
That's
There we go.
probably gonna be pretty helpful.
Yep.
We just need Chubbs's roll.
Alright, here we go. Me. Stealth, normal.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a burn my inspiration for that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's fucking rough.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. 16.
16.
There we go.
Hi,
Anything's better than a 1.
The target to beat was a passive perception of 13. The average for your whole team was 14.4. You were able to kind of skulk and sneak in the shadows and you don't really notice until the last minute, but Riven is behind all of you guys, also kind of like peering and looking. He's like, what are we hiding from?
Just kind of like give him a small point as we like continue to sneak by. Just
I whisper to him, "Your mother."
He's like, what the fuck? That's fucked up, Loki.
Very out of pocket.
Yeah, that's really fucked up. I
don't know what got into me.
I need to make a roll.
Still funny as shit, though.
It's pretty fucking funny. Hold on, I need to roll something about. I need to roll dice about this. Loki, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. You say your mother, and you, like, he disappears, but like a couple seconds later you see that his hand is popped out of a shadow and is like rummaging through your bag trying to steal something.
I bat his hand away, like, "Hey, knock that off. I see what you're doing."
You go to bat his hand away, and like he's like, "Oh no, I got something. I think I got something." Oh! And he stealths back into the fucking shadow and disappears.
That's fucking gold.
Oh, he got me good.
And with that, I think that's where we're gonna end session for tonight, with a little comedy.
oh yeah.
For funsies, I'm gonna get somebody to roll the hex roll for me so I know where you're going next.
Not it.
I'm gonna Jesus, you do
Oh.
it. Give me 2d6.
Yeah, I'll do the last one. Oh,
Oh,
somebody beat me
Yeah,
to it.
Wade gave me one. So it's a 5 and a... Oh, no, I don't want to move that. I want to move that as a 5 and a 6, and roll a d6 for me.
Take it, Jesus.
Take it away.
D6, get your d6 here. Here's what ails you. Okay. We will find out what you find there next week. But for everybody who tuned in, that's it for us for now. We are back on Saturday night for some cleaning crew. Oh wait, no. Maybe we're back this week. No, I think Jay is still out. I think we're out this week. We're back next week, if I recall correctly. But we are back for more Sea of Stars on Sunday with the Prince crew. So join us for those shenanigans, because they're on one. They're on. They just finished fighting space worms, and we don't know what's gonna happen next, but it's gonna be some weird shit, I'm sure. So. Yeah, thanks everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.
South of Where fucking killed me.